Huh? I remind you of your mother. Well, thanks. Couldn't be your mother anyhow, I'm married. Hello, good looking. Hello, good looking. In the mood for a bit of nonsense. Huh? You've only got $1? Well, that's all right, I got change. Hello, Deirdre, how you going, love? Having a quiet night? Blimey, that makes two of us. Yeah, you still got that room at the top of all them dreadful stairs? Well, how many clients did you get last night, then? 25? Your poor feet. I tell you what, it wasn't a real good week last week either. All started off on the Monday when I got the flu. So I went out to see that nice young doctor, you know, one who looks after us girls. He said, don't worry, love, I'll soon have you well and on your back again. I've been laughing. He always tells me a funny story when I go around there, just to cheer me up. He was telling me about this bloke who went to the doctors. He said, Doctor, I've got black hair, my wife's got blonde hair, but I've 3 kids have been born with red hair. How would you account for it? So the doctor said, let me ask you a few questions. How many times a week do you make love to your wife? The bloke didn't answer, see. So he said, come on, I'm your doctor, you've got to tell me. 7 times a week? Not as often as that, doctor. Once a week? Oh, no, sir. Once a month? Oh, no, doctor. He said, you make love to your wife once a year. The little bloke said, that's right, doctor, once a year. The doctor said, that's why you've got red-headed kids. Rust. Oh, he didn't. Oh, the filthy beast. Don't talk to me about kinky plants, I've had my share of them. Here, I picked this bloke up last week, took him back to my pad. Everything was going all right, he was getting his money's worth, you know. And halfway through, I thought I'd just switch the light on to lend a bit of interest, you know what's on the light. But I switched on the light. He took one look at me and said, God, blimey, you've got some white in your hair. I said, I may have winter in my hair, but I've got summer in my heart. He suggested if you don't get a bit of spring underneath you, we'll be here till the bloody autumn. Very upset with Deirdre, I can tell you. As if that wasn't enough. Got on the bus to come into the beat tonight, sat next to this very nice middle-aged lady, and the conductor came by and exposed himself. Well, she fainted and I had a stroke. I'm not always that lucky on buses. Now you take last week, for instance, different matter altogether, Nice warm night, so I had on one of my little mini skirts. But I was getting on the double-decker bus. Halfway up the stairs, this rotten old drunk behind me looked right up my skirt and said, I can see the moon. I said, you should have seen it last night, love. There was a man on it. He picked up this retired sea captain the other week. He must have been about 104 if he was a day. I managed to get him back to my pad, helped him up the stairs, got him onto the bed, got him undressed. He'd been on the job for about half an hour and he said, well, how am I going, girlie? I said, about 3 knots. He said, what do you mean 3 knots? I said, you're not hard, you're not in, and you're not getting your money back. Well, good night, Deirdre. Hope the night picks up for you, love. Keep your handbag open. I haven't walked down the street before, but, oh, hello, good looking. I'd like to come back to my place for a... Oh, it's you, Cecil. You was walking so manly I didn't recognise you. Fancy trying to pick me old gay mate up. Nice old sandwich that would be. Bread and bread, your Yeah, what brought on the manly walk? You joined the army? Oh, no. Thank God we got a name in. Tell me life in the army's marvellous these days, though. I had a letter from my young brother, he joined up. And he tells me it's just one big round of picnics, parties and balls. Last week was all picnics, this week it's all parties, next week it's all been cancelled. Good night, Cess. Go and find yourself a bit of trade and put a smile on your face. Oh, I don't know, try flashes. Job to know where to go. Go on about it, Gladstone. Oh, what a night. What a bloody evening. Oh, hello. Tall, dark and handsome. Like to come back to my room? Good evening, Constable. No good, there's nothing on the beach. Competition. Never take place, the real thing. My name. You know bloody well what my name is and what I'm doing. It's alright now. I've been on the game long enough to know me own way to the police station. I don't need any help from you. Hey? It's about your job you don't like. Oh. What a bloody shame. Perhaps there's bits about all their jobs we don't like are stuck to the main. That's it. Oh, don't treat yourself. Take something bigger than you once said you don't. Hate you? Come on. I don't hate anybody now. It's all right. It's just your job. I don't hate you. Bastard. Have you heard about the latest underwear on the market? Tupperware underwear. Not terribly comfortable, but it does keep what you have got fresh. In case anybody fancies a slice, you never know your luck, do you? The difference between queer boys and choir boys, the way they say, oh, men. Then there was this queer builder. He was not only queer, he was also terribly vague. He was so vague, in fact, he didn't know the difference between Vaseline and putty. All his windows fell out. You heard it before I cleaned it up. Then there's the latest breakfast cereal on the market, prostitutes. They don't go snap, crack and pop, they just lie there and bang.